We can let people in the room, folks. We'll give it 2 minutes, 22 seconds. I launch the call. Folks, while we're waiting for the call to start, 2 minutes, 22 seconds, I'm going to launch a poll for you. Go ahead and fill it out. This will be your participation credit for joining the call. You can earn up to 125 loyalty points for participating. There you go.
How are you supposed to answer? I'm not able to click in.
You're a co-host, so you won't be able to do it.
You have to do it on the QR code.
Yeah, we got you. You're a co-host, so you won't be able to do it. But we got you guys. Don't worry.
Because I need some loyalty points.
Get your loyalty points
right now.
Yeah, you're co-hosted, so you'll get your loyalty points. This is for everyone.
I filled in my email address and then it disappeared.
I'll run my own poll. I've got a few loyalty points.
Yogi gonna share all his loyalty points.
Hey, excuse me. Did I miss the poll? Are you gonna put the poll back up?
The poll's out.
Habari Gani. Okay. Habari Gani. Happy Kwanzaa.
Thank you. You guys should be seeing the poll. It's out.
Yeah, I filled in my email address and then the poll disappeared.
Somebody must have stopped it. So don't end the poll, co-host. Just let it run. There we go. We see some answers coming. There's Dr. Ali. Let's get him co-hosted. We'll begin shortly here. Poll that you guys are filling out, just a bit of participation credit. Participants who joined the call today, you'll get 125 loyalty points loaded into your back office. That way you can help somebody get a reduced advanced subscription. We got Dr. Ali co-hosted. Perfect. Fabulous. Few more moments, folks. I'm seeing some familiar faces. Hey, did we talk to Brother Tarek already? I see him on the call. Perfect. All right. Perfect. Can you co-host Tarek? Let's get him up there. And I am going to mute off for now. We are about to begin, folks. This is the end of year review for EazyBot, the last performance insights and corporate update call that we'll have in 2025. Hope you guys are excited. I'm excited, not to close the year out, but to begin the next chapter of evolution for EazyBot. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am Charles Anderson, Business Intelligence Officer and Director of Resource Development for EazyBot. Today is December 30th, 2025. One day left for the year. We are ending the year with the end of year review, the last performance insights and corporate update call, where we'll uncover a ton of gems for you guys. Lots of inside information, updates, all kind of things that we'll go through. On the call today, we got some, what I like to call some EazyBot celebrities, and we'll be happy to hear from them as they share a bit about their journey from 2022 and beyond, and specifically and especially what happened this year. But let's go ahead and introduce our participants for today from the executive team. I'd like to start with Dr. Muhammad Omar Ali, our CEO and co-founder of EazyBot. Dr. Ali, I'll have you come on in and introduce yourself and then we'll continue with some small introductions for the rest of the team, and I'll pick back up on the call. But again, welcome everyone to the call near and far. Go ahead and fill out the poll. Get credit for participating in today's last call of the year. Get your 125 loyalty points just for being here, showing up. We like to say in EazyBot, your progress requires your participation. So we're giving out participation credits. Dr. Ali, come on in, introduce yourself, and then we'll go to the next few folks.
Yeah, thank you, Charles. And I think most of you already know me, but my name is Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Omar Ali. I'm the CEO and founder of EazyBot, creator of the EazyBot strategy that we're using. We had already multiple versions of it or improvements of the strategy. And yeah, I would like to thank all the executive team and also our ambassadors, as well as our leaders who have helped us come that far. I mean, we're approaching 4 years in business, and I think 4 years for our company is a big milestone that will be achieved. And today we're going to be talking about our 4th anniversary and a couple of celebrations that we're going to be having in the new year. I'll leave the floor now for the rest of executive team to introduce themselves, and we'll come back later.
Perfect. Come on in, brother Peter. I'd like to hear from Peter Anthony. Come on in, brother Peter, if you're on the call today. I'd like to hear.
I'm here. Hi, guys.
Hey,
welcome to the call. Thank you for joining us today. End of the year. It's been an amazing year as usual. EazyBot is growing, and we're going to get stronger and stronger. Can't wait till end of next year. It's going to be double the amount of people on our platform. I predict that. I see it coming.
Absolutely.
It's going to be an absolutely eventful year. We have a lot of great things coming on the horizon. Hopefully, you guys can join us in March in Dubai. It's going to be one of the best events we're ever going to have because there's so much on the platform that's going to be coming up. Yeah, for the support wise, we're happy with the way things have progressed throughout the year. I mean, we try to support as many people as possible, and a lot of us that are on the call, the executive team and ambassadors have gone above and beyond the hours that we use for support. So I want to thank everybody for aiding me in that process. Thank you, guys.
Absolutely. And Peter Anthony, he's our Chief Training and Support Officer. We appreciate his presence so wholeheartedly. I love to have the global sales directors come in. Introduce yourselves. Tell the community what you've been up to.
EazyBot, EazyBot, EazyBot.
Right, baby.
My name is Winston Thomas. I'm one of the global sales directors for EazyBot. Man, it's been an amazing journey. Started May of 2022. Can you believe that? And for me, I was just sick and tired of just getting rug pulled and getting my money taken by sending it across to somebody else to trade for me. But I was on YouTube and I saw someone elegantly describe this company called EazyBot. You don't have to send your money, really, and you can still earn 24/7 using a bot that trades for you. Listen, I flew to Dubai. I'm in Washington, D.C. I flew to Dubai. I was welcomed by Dr. Ali with open arms. I took even one of my software engineer friends who understands this kind of space. It was an amazing experience. My brother Martin was on a cruise, all right? And I'm like, look, man, get off the boat. We have work to do. We have to join this company called EazyBot that's doing crypto right. And it's been an amazing journey ever since. I love to see the growth. I love to see people achieving success. And look, we've laid the foundation, right?
Yes.
4 years.
Yes.
I mean, you got Peter Anthony doing his thing in support. You got Charles Anderson doing things with the numbers. You got, the marketing for 2026. Buckle up, because you're going to be hearing about EazyBot. We're going to be packing our Zooms and packing our rooms. So thank you for all coming to the call. And I just look forward to seeing every one of you in Dubai, on the 4th anniversary. But next year, we're going to do it.
And Brother Charles, I'm sorry for not being on camera. I thought my camera was on, but here I am, guys.
I should have said something. I thought you were just hiding out from us, but
good to see you. No, I didn't know. I didn't know. Sorry about that.
No worries, my friend. Good to see your face. Hey, come on in, Brother Martin. We want to hear from you too, man. You're on mute.
Winston's telling the truth. Part of it. He he bullied me into EazyBot. Straight up bully moved and told me that I had to, not only did I have to join, but I had 4 days to get into something called Foundation Founders Club.
Founders Club, yeah.
And I'm like, what? Yeah, it's going to be closed after 4 days, so we got to get in. I literally just got off the boat. I still had sea legs, but I was like, okay, what is this EazyBot boot thing? What is it all about? He said, don't worry about it. Let's just get into Founders Club. Okay. I didn't leave his house for 4 days to get in there, calling people, telling them about a program. Honestly, I didn't know nothing about. But we got it done. But as I started to learn more and more and more and more about EazyBot, I'm like, this is amazing. I don't have to give my money to anybody, and I don't have to sit here and watch the trades. I was looking at a copy trade program before, and I thought I was going to have to sit in front of the computer, and as soon as they say execute, none of that happened. Even in the down markets, I'm like, how is this thing working in a down market? It did not make sense. But that's what attracted me, because it worked and I didn't have to know how it worked. The simplicity of it was on point. Hence the name EazyBot.
There you go, baby. There you go.
And this is why I'm like, listen, this is phenomenal. And the more and more and more I sat down and I thought about this thing, and I'm like, do people really understand what they have in their possession? Do people understand that we have access to the founder of EazyBot on a regular basis? He comes to meetings. He's face forward. Unlike other programs, you have no idea. He even listens. Suggestions have been made. He implemented the change because he saw that it was for the betterment of the company. And these are the types of things we cannot take for granted. So I am so thrilled to be here.
That's fabulous. And we're always happy to have our global sales directors. They've been globetrotting, introducing EazyBot everywhere around the world. Hey, another really important component to our management team and just the forward progression of the company, our EazyBot ambassadors. Love to have them come in and introduce themselves. We've been happy to have you as an addition to our team. Ever since you joined the community, you've been producing for us left and right, helping people all the time. So we appreciate your enthusiasm, the encouragement that you give to the other members of the community, and the spirit that you bring to EazyBot. It is wholehearted devotion to passion for people and placing people first. So tell us about yourselves. How was the year, actually? And I know one of y'all, or maybe both of y'all, made a whole bunch of money. I can't wait to borrow some.
What's up, EazyBot family? Another awesome Tuesday. Man, I love Tuesdays. If you don't know, now you know. Tuesdays are the best. We get to hear from our CEO talking to us, telling us all the improvements that we had to this platform. Anyway, I'm Andre Morton. I'm an EazyBot ambassador. And what we do is kind of help out with support. Peter Anthony is one person. So we get in there and we kind of help out, and we kind of keep the support calls friendly and welcoming and training. We try to train. I got into crypto back in 2013. Somebody introduced me to this stuff called Bitcoin. They said you can make some money. And I said, no. And I didn't take advantage of that. And then in 2017, this guy left and he was a millionaire. He left from my job. He was a millionaire. And I said, okay, let me look at this cryptocurrency again, that Bitcoin. And ever since 2017, I've been in crypto. But I've lost a lot of money. Me and Laurencio, we kind of say we have a PhD in losing money. and now we learn not to lose our money anymore. And that's with EazyBot. I saw EazyBot in October of 2023, looked at it. At that point, I was making a little money. And I said, EazyBot is nice. It's doing okay, but I'm making a lot of money. So I just put it to the side. And then in December, we had that rug pull. And that's when Laurencio said, let's find something else. And he found EazyBot. And then it's been on from there. So again, welcome everybody here. Again, hope to see y'all all in Dubai. And good looking out.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you, Andre. That's my partner, my friend. We've done many things together, including lost a lot of money. And so I started my journey back in December 2023, as Andre mentioned. And right away, I just knew I was in the right place. I immediately signed up with a VIP subscription, and grown my account to the point where I needed to go up, and I upgraded to a VIP plus. Now, my friend Andre, my partner, we decided we needed to share this a little bit more. So we started the Gold Rush team, and man, I think within like less than a year, we about a year, we grew our team to almost 200 people, and we're still growing. Within our team, we have helped many of our team members become Founder Club members. So we're just so excited about where we are and where we're going. Thank you, Dr. Ali, and to the executive team. We're just getting started. We are just getting started. We're looking forward to the anniversary coming up. We're looking forward to this explosion. Looking forward to EazyBot 2.0 as we firm the foundation. Thank you.
Hey, nice. And so I appreciate you guys introducing yourselves. That's the composition of our executive team. And we have many other co-hosts, as you guys can see in the people or participants section of the Zoom call. And those guys, you'll hear from them a little bit later. I want to jump into the reason why we're here. Today, we're doing an end-of-year review. We're going to look back at our 2025 and see how far we've progressed, give you some highlights and some metrics and key performance indicators. And then we'll take a look at what's going to happen to EazyBot or with EazyBot in 2026. So another good thing for you guys, you'll have opportunity to win some more loyalty points today. So stay tuned, pay attention. I'll be asking some questions of you. You'll get to do another poll and win some more loyalty points. So we appreciate your participation. I've closed the first poll, so the results are in. Appreciate you guys. Now I want to jump into a bit about what EazyBot actually is. And so I'm going to share with you guys one of the many reasons, particularly my main reason for making use of EazyBot. Some lady, right? And she's spoiled to death. I did a bad job of raising her to the point where she's spoiled. She gets anything she wants. And she wants Robux and V-Bucks, and she wants extra time on her tablet. I'm like, go ahead, baby, whatever you want. And so my pockets were wearing thin. I needed a source of additional revenue. Income EazyBot. So this young lady, that's my reason, my little baby. And I'm doing EazyBot for her. So, she has an EazyBot account and it's going to continue to grow. But I just wanted to give you guys some perspective. I do EazyBot full-time all day long. I'm running numbers, doing reports, looking at content creation, reaching out to corporate partners, just trying to help the company to proliferate to the next level and grow and just get some homeostasis, some stability with our community. And there's my reason for you right there, guys. So now, having said that, let's jump into a bit more. One of the things that we wanted to do with EazyBot, and so we consider EazyBot an elite, a premier digital asset acquisition tool, and is used by consumers globally, worldwide, for really the past 4 years. And the point of it, we're helping people to accumulate assets. Assets, in turn, they just give you additional income, right? Additional revenue. And so we're putting that focus on getting more assets in the consumer's hands. And it was difficult for people to accumulate assets in the digital market space because it's so volatile, so risky. EazyBot became that solution. So that's the reason why EazyBot came about. It's a solution for consumers to safely enter into the digital asset markets. And so EazyBot, we operate via the DBRS mechanism. And it's automated and it's algorithmic. When the market drops, EazyBot responds with buy orders. When the market rises, EazyBot responds with sell orders. And that's an automated method, right? So EazyBot is the safe haven that our users have been craving since leaving other platforms that sourly disappointed them, right? And with EazyBot, our users have no worries or fears or doubts about entering into the digital asset market and just remaining safe and consistently profitable. And so we come by the premise of putting people first. EazyBot is a community of passionate people. EazyBot is a phenomenal product, and EazyBot is the very perfect plan. And so that will be our focus today. As Tarek, one of our founding club leaders, had coined the phrase, we're going to focus today on the people, the product, and the plan. Let's start with the people. So we'll go through a bit of our corporate structure. You met some of our, actually all of our executive team members. We'll go through training and support, what it looked like for 2025, talk about some of our expansion efforts in this section, talk about our corporate partners. We love having these partnerships with other entities. They just help to strengthen us and give us a bit of credibility and validity. We'll talk about what happened with the number of subscribers we had in 2025. And we'll end this section by taking a look at who produced the best out of EazyBot in 2025. I know you guys are excited to see that. So let's jump right into it. EazyBot ambassadors, you met them just briefly. Laurencio and Andre, we welcomed you to the team. And this year we added about 4 additional positions that weren't available before. 2 EazyBot ambassadors, and we successfully onboarded 2 independent country leaders. I would like to have them on the call saying something, but no worries if they're not. But the point here, these individuals that we added to the team, they bring a plethora of knowledge and tremendous competency and acumen, right? And it just helps to propel EazyBot to the next level of excellence in organization. And so about the ambassadors specifically, Laurencio and Andre, they've been pillars of excellence in our global community. They've demonstrated unwavering commitment to growth, education, and really just empowering EazyBot users worldwide. Now, their leadership in managing 4 daily training and support sessions, delivering hands-on demonstrations of our product, and just providing real-time product support and guiding new and seasoned users alike has just been instrumental in the growth of EazyBot. They set a gold standard for us. And so both of them are proud and distinguished Founders Club shareholders. They're legacy builders with the company. They're active members of the CSS team. That's the team that helped us get to Washington, D.C. this year for the Future of Money Governance and Law Conference. And these accolades, they just further underscore their diligent support of EazyBot's present and the future, 2026 and beyond. And so their voices, their leadership, and their service, it just truly reflects our core values, that service, that trust, integrity, that leadership, that gratitude, that consistency, okay? And so we are looking to onboard new ambassadors led by these guys' example. And we may do an announcement today of some that we've already nominated to take on that role. But core team, EazyBot execs, and even ambassadors, any thoughts or comments here?
Well, absolutely. I mean, first of all, big up, much respect to the EazyBot ambassadors, because before they were EazyBot ambassadors, they just jumped right in.
Yeah.
They saw where they could be of assistance, and just, you know, the core values was right there with them. So it was really, you know, a simple process to make it official, because, you know, when you are leading by example and you are extending your experience to help others, boom, you're gonna win. And so I'm very proud of what they're doing. I'm hoping, you know, there's only 2 of them, and you know the expansion with EazyBot is going to be crazy in 2026. So we're hoping that we get, you know, a lot more new individuals with different languages, different parts of the world, so that we can really expand our efforts under the leadership of our ambassadors.
Amen. I love it. I love it. And do we have opportunity now to do an announcement about the nominations? Or are we saving that for something? What do you think? What do you think, Brother Martin?
Yeah, I think we should put it out there.
All right,
Put the nominations out there, because it's worthy of it. Well, one of them is kind of lazy, but go ahead.
I love it. And so if you don't know, folks, we're talking about Lazy Frank. He's one of the individuals that have been nominated to become a new EazyBot ambassador. Frank hails out of Germany, and obviously Frank's not lazy. He's been a producer for EazyBot for many years, but it's inside joke. You had to have been there. Maybe you can go back and look at some of the recordings. But alongside that, we got another well-known individual in the EazyBot community that's been instrumental in helping us to uncover some concerns related to the product to help us get to the next level of user satisfaction. And that's our brother that has the little accent, hails from the UK. We call him Yogi, Brother Yogi. So a nomination in for him. And then we got the man who coined the phrase, the people, the product, the plan, coming out of the Middle East, Brother Tarek. So those three are our current nominations, and we're looking for more, right, guys? We need more as we continue to grow, as we approach that mass onboarding, right, that 1 million subscriber point. We're looking for more to assist the community and help keep us with positive customer satisfaction and help keep our user base safe and competent. So congrats on the nominations to you three, Brother Frank, Brother Yogi, and Brother Tarek. Looking forward to all that you do, and we're appreciative of all that you've already done. Let's talk about, though, related to these ambassadors, what do they do, right? So training and support is involved, right? And so from a training and support perspective, and remember, guys, it used to be just support, but it transitioned, in large part due to our ambassadors. But take a look at this. Over 525 hours spent on training and support for our global community. We held a plethora, a bunch of training and support calls that were handled. I'm sure it's more than that, to be quite frank with you, because some calls we couldn't even log. They were late at night, Martin up at 3 a.m. helping people get through onboarding. Peter handling multiple calls in multiple time zones. Ambassador spending additional man hours, right, to just really support the EazyBot community so that no one leaves unsatisfied or in an unsafe predicament. And we handled a lot of support tickets for the year, over 3,000 support tickets. And that average handle time is pretty phenomenal, right? And we expect or intend, as things progress and get better, that average handle time for issue resolution, we want it to decrease, right? We want to get people in the system and on their way without issue. So, folks, and I'll ask Brother Peter, what is your take on support for 2025? And ambassadors, you're welcome to jump in here too.
My take on support for the past year. Yeah. I mean, if it wasn't for the help of the ambassadors, I mean, I'd be burnt out. It was just incredible. There were times when we had to really bear down and help a lot of people with certain things. That, like recently when we had to add the IP addresses, Brother Martin opened up the room like 3-4 days throughout the whole day for people to accommodate them. And those are things that our team is doing above and beyond. It's not something that's required of us. It's just something that we feel is necessary to help people. And that's what our purpose is to help people and make sure that your journey with EazyBot is as smooth as possible, because once you have a great journey, you're going to pass that on to others. And that's the goal. We want everybody to have some great relationship marketing skills and develop that and to spread the word about how EazyBot has come along, right? 4 years in the works now, guys. The data keeps piling up. The stories keep coming. It's just growing on the positive side, guys. We're getting better and better and better. And once we get to the masses, it's going to be amazing for everyone. Everyone that's on this call, everyone that's supporting EazyBot, you guys are going to see your teams grow, and exponentially. And that's the goal. Once you have a huge team, you're going to have some great residual income. And our goal of $1,000 a month for 1 million people, that's not unreachable. That is something that's really, really comprehensible, and we can put it together, and it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen.
Yeah, and that'll definitely take a team effort and a lot of training, a lot of support. So we're appreciative of what you guys do.
So that's what I'm looking forward to, Charles. That's what I'm looking forward to. Training. I think in 26, we need to do a lot more training. There should be nobody coming to EazyBot saying, I don't know what this really is. Yep. I have these bots, but I don't know how they work. Or, I have these bots and they're not making me no money. Again, a lot more training. Martin has been doing an awesome job trying to do that, and we're trying to get together that CBT. Maybe people can train on their own or whatever, but we want to provide training for everybody so they can know what this is, so they can share it, right? If you know what you're doing, if you know what you're getting into, now you can share it with other people. So we're looking at a lot more training in 26.
And with that being said, there will definitely be less opportunities for me to bio people if everybody knows what they're doing. That'll be great. So one of the teasers that we'll talk about at the end is specifically that training piece, that certification that we intend to roll out. But good point. I love that point.
Yeah, I mean, it's really important for individuals to see the benefit of the support structure here at EazyBot. You know, this is something that you really can't put a price tag on, and it is offered at no charge. So the numbers are clear. It's right there, right? I mean, behind the scenes, people are putting in, you know, blood, sweat, and tears to make sure things are happening. And this is why we say so adamantly that all bots are not created equal. This is just one of those pieces, pivotal pieces within the EazyBot structure.
You know what I want to do? I want everybody, if you've learned something new during a training and support call, just raise your hand.
Oh yeah, I'll raise my hand. I definitely learned something new.
Yeah. Because see, I really want people to understand you're not going to find this type of support anywhere else, to the point where you have live Zoom support calls. Support calls is one thing, but then it's the swapping of information. It's that community sharing. That's an extra nugget that you can't put a price on that. You cannot.
That is so true.
You know what I mean? I don't want people to take that for granted, because I've been in other programs. I've never seen a support like this ever.
That's right. That's right. You'll not get it at no Walmart, not even Chick-fil-A. So that's right. We just launched a poll asking about if the community would like to see an additional training and support call that happens during the evening time frame throughout the week. So some additional touch points where we have time zones covered, and that way we can help more and more people. So go ahead and finish that poll. I'm gonna move on to the next portion of this people section. This is related to countries, and you'll have a poll for this one as well, and this will award you 500 loyalty points. But take a look. So these are the top revenue producing countries 2025. So specifically 2025, you had the USA, Germany, Austria, the UK, go Yogi, and Australia. Okay. So those were the top revenue producing countries. And when we say revenue producing, we mean which countries help EazyBot through subscription sales and with software service fees to earn some income, so to speak. Okay. And then as far as new countries, we onboarded one new country called Cook Island. So we're up, it's like 172 something countries that we have where people are making use of EazyBot throughout the world. So we continue to grow, guys. We continue to grow. But the question for the community is, what country is the top revenue producer for, and this is two parts, what country produced the most revenue in terms of subscription sales? What country produced the most revenue for EazyBot in the term of software service fees paid to EazyBot because there were so many active bots running and people made profit? Okay, so you'll see that poll shortly. I'm going to end the poll about additional training and support. Overwhelmingly, most people say yes. So there you go, Brother Martin. We know what to do there. But let's get this poll started. And while folks are doing the poll, I want you to take note that these are the numbers related to population size for our top like 12 countries that produce revenue for EazyBot throughout 2025. take a look at those numbers and realize there's an amazing opportunity here. So let me launch this poll, and then I'll speak briefly on this. There's a really amazing opportunity. Revenue producing countries. There you go. There's the poll. Amazing opportunity here to help a ton of people by connecting them with our elite digital asset acquisition tool. And EazyBot is an award-winning company, so our product works. People in the crypto space understand that we have a phenomenal tool that can help mitigate risk and help secure financial freedom for people if they just turn it on. So the reiterative message here for all EazyBot subscribers, share your link. Talk to somebody about EazyBot. Give them your registration link and help them to connect to the tool that you are using as well. So I want thoughts from the global sales directors. What are your thoughts about sharing the EazyBot experience? We know it's not required, but it doesn't hurt.
It's not required, but it's just natural. It's like when you
Yeah.
have something good and that's, you know, not complicated and you can be a part of a family, you're going to share it. And it's not even a sale. It just organically, you know, sells itself, right? Because you want to help someone achieve success. There's so many reasons for that. I mean, from economic climate to future planning to so many different reasons why people want to just be a part of something that's good, something that's honest. And when you share your story, even if it's just making 10 cents and you're not losing anything, and you see the potential for growth, you know, you're going to share it. And so when I look at these countries and see the oh man, the future is so bright. There's so much opportunities all around the world. And the beautiful thing about it, you don't have to just share in your neighborhood. I don't just have to share in Washington, D.C. I can share anywhere in the world to help someone. And that's the beautiful thing about EazyBot.
Hey, 100%. 100%. And so we're going to continue to grow, folks, and we want to soak up this market share, and we want to decrease market segmentation.
Household name, baby.
Yeah, the household name, EazyBot everywhere, EazyBot every day. It is such an important mission because, at least in the United States, we understand from our research related to retirement savings that most people are underprepared, and it is an overwhelming and daunting task to adequately secure that which they need to live off when they're retired or ready to do so. And so EazyBot is the solution all day long, folks. But let's show you that at least the top revenue producing countries combined. The poll breaks it out into subscription sales and software service fees. But let's show you the top revenue producing countries combined. There you go. So 23%, actually approaching 24% of the revenue produced came out of the United States. So United States is the biggest consumer base for EazyBot, right? But Germany was close behind. And we know Germany's looking to take that #1 spot. Austria came in third, and then UK, sorry, Yogi, UK came in fourth. So a lot of work to do there. Then we go down through Australia, Switzerland, New Zealand, Canada, Sudan, and then the UAE. And there are, rankings for other countries in another document, but I just wanted to show you the top 10 here so you can get an idea of where revenue's coming from and where our consumers are located, top 10 countries, okay? And so I know we have at least one person who actually won 500 and maybe 2 or 3, but great job, guys. I'll leave it open for a few more moments and then we'll move on. But this is revenue produced in 2025 from subscription sales, software service fees, and it gives you the location geometrically or geographically, I should say, about where that revenue is coming from. Okay. So about 5 more seconds on the poll, folks. 3 and 2 and then 1. So I'm ending the poll now. We'll share the results. All right, so for software service fees, if you guessed Germany, you were right. And so interesting, right? So the United States is the one that produces the most related to subscription sales. But Germany, they got that money over there. And so their bots are working, boy. They producing. And so you guys understand, and you'll see this later on, you understand that there's an amount of money that's paid to EazyBot for profit being produced. And so Germany's paying us a ton of money, right? But that means they're producing profit over there because they got what Brother Martin or Brother Winston always tells us about. They got active bots. So they have a high active bot count, but there's also trading capital inside of that active bot count. And we'll see where that matters a little later. The higher the trading capital deployed, the bigger the profit, guys, the bigger the gain. But here's what it looks like for subscription sales. United States, overwhelming, right? We just onboard everybody. Like, hey, you need EazyBot, you need an EazyBot, you need an EazyBot. That's how it is here. So we want other countries to start doing the same thing. Now, there are countries that are facing difficulty with onboarding users, and we're praying that that can be overcome. And what we also keep in mind, as Brother Winston said, EazyBot is everywhere. So you don't just have to onboard in your country, right? You could talk to some people in the US. I would be upset though if you talk to like my friends and family and they had EazyBot accounts and it wasn't because of me, it's because of somebody in like Sudan or Canada. Peter, don't come for my people. I know where you live. I'm coming to see you, buddy.
But
so
you know what, though, Doctor?
Yep, go ahead.
That's going to happen. It's going to happen to the point where a person delays speaking to someone,
right,
and someone else is going to grab them. It's
right.
just the nature of the business. So don't be on that end of the spectrum when it does. Guys, when you look at this chart, I want you to see opportunity. I want you to see opportunity. When I tell you we've only just begun, trust and believe we've only just begun. Take this bull by the horn and run with it. Absolutely run with it.
Yeah, so, right, one of my biggest fears, right? And so, all right, so first of all, I don't want to get bit by a big spider. That's a big fear, right? Being buried alive, big fear. But come on, guys. Nobody wants to run into the scenario where I talk to one of my friends. Hey, how you been? It's Charles. Hey, I wanted to tell you about this phenomenal tool that I had. And they're like, oh, EazyBot. Yeah. Yogi talked to me about that already. What? Let me call Yogi. Why are you talking to my people, Yogi? Big fear, right? So make sure you're following that premise or that suggestion that we have. Share your link if you're part of the EazyBot global community and you're successful, right? The product's working for you, which it does for everybody. Tell somebody else about it. And so that's what these individuals have been doing. You'll see a little later on our referral network, and you'll see the top referrers, etc. But think about this. The most preferred of all subscriptions, advanced subscription. And then you got the starter subscription. The VIP Plus is third. The Pro and the least preferred is the VIP. And so for advanced, average bot count, 5 bots. Starters 3, VIP Plus 27, Pro 11, VIP 17. Okay. And so here's that global breakdown. Majority of our users have advanced subscription. Over half, right? And so that's why today, you guys that are participating, you earned 125 loyalty points. We want you to help somebody get an advanced subscription at a reduced cost and get them up and running with 5 or more bots. That's a mission for you. Call to action. Get somebody started with at least advanced. Help them make use of that elite award-winning digital asset acquisition tool. Okay. Next topic of discussion, and we're so proud of this effort that we underwent. This relates to our corporate partners. We got Gerard Daché from the GBA. We got Lisa Pearson from the Fields Group. EazyBot is proud to be connected to these individuals. And so for the Fields Group, you can visit this link here and get tons of information about the Fields Group and what they do. We affectionately refer to the Fields Group as our travel arm, right? They help people get reduced cost and arrangements on travel. They're working with us even as we speak on helping people get to the 4th anniversary. Okay. We got Wealthy Choices, and they support EazyBot via consulting work, reporting, data analysis, etc. And then our very first corporate partner, and they technically joined in November of 2024, but didn't become a corporate partner till 2025. And some of you may recall the very first meeting that we had publicly with the GBA was in January, where Gerard came on to a PICU call like this and talked about the GBA. But we, as an entity, we're a proud member of the esteemed Government Blockchain Association. The GBA, it's a global organization connecting public and private sector blockchain professionals. And so with membership, it really has members across over 500 government offices. The GBA, they focus on advancing the conversation about blockchain technology with government officials through the development of standards, educational content, and really solution assessments. So if somebody comes up with a blockchain solution, the GBA will vet it and give them a certificate that says, you can trust this solution. And that is what EazyBot's working towards right now. Every Thursday, we meet with the GBA and we're developing, we are the authors of an assessment protocol. It's called the Blockchain Maturity Model for Service Solutions. And we're going to be the first company ever to go through that assessment, get that credential, and then be listed on the United Nations website as a trusted solution provider of digital asset acquisition. So we're excited about these partnerships. We get help with travel. We get help with reporting and data analysis. We get help with credibility and validity and proliferation across sectors. It's just a great time to be involved with EazyBot. We anticipate and expect many more corporate partners to come. Okay. So the exciting thing for the people section, top producers. Here you go. Top 5 producers for new subscribers. This means these guys had the most people join in 2025. Coming out of Somalia, Jex Gil. Then we got Martin Bleiberger. We got Vera, Cassidy, James Smith. All right. Top company revenue producers. Okay. So this was Martin, Stefan. I can't even pronounce that name, but you see it there. Cassidy, Jeeks Jill, and Elevation Gill. And so this related to just revenue coming in. So you got people who got a ton of new subscribers, and you got people who got a ton of revenue for EazyBot because of their referral rewards activity. And these are the type of people that are in our community, right? They're helping others, they're producing, they're sharing, they're active, right? They're involved. Okay. So overall, top producers were Jeeks Jill and Jex Jill, Martin Bleiberger, Vera Cassidy, and Patrick Visor. So congratulations. We definitely want to recognize you, and we want to celebrate your accomplishment for being in that top tier. But here's a more global look. We went down to the top 25. And so you see this list. Some of these people are on this call. I see Brother Hassam's on here. He was listed as number 12 for subscription revenue. Subscription revenue generated at the L1 plus level. We got Frank and Eric and Uncle Meeks. That's Mika. We got Mark Barranco. I think he's on the call. Mark B. Great job, guy. Then you got new users on this side. Top 25 producers for onboarding EazyBot family members, new users in 2025. And we consider new users free to some subscription for the very first time in the calendar year. So great job to everyone who was participating in referral rewards, and top 25 are listed here for you guys. Hey, let's hear some comments from our global sales directors. You guys lead the charge on sales, all things referral rewards.
Yeah, so we definitely want to congratulate everyone. I do see a few names here. I know that Hassam is on the call. If he doesn't mind unmiking and just saying a few words. why you got involved, and obviously you like the product because you're marketing it. Just talk about it a little bit because it's growing, and I know next year we're going to see some new names on this list, and so the fight is on. Are you able to unmute there, Hassam?
Looks like he's unmuted.
All right, yep, let's go, buddy.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for letting me join in and chime in. Of course, I have to give all my appreciation from my cousin Tariq. He's the one who introduced me and begged me and begged me and begged me until I think he's been running after me for over a year until he convinced me. And I wish I did join in a lot sooner because I came in after a year after he started telling me. I mean, before EazyBot, I was just involved with crypto and I was doing it all on my own. Um, it wasn't as easy. I have to also continue to watch everything that I had in crypto personally, and it's not the same as what I did with EazyBot. I just had to keep it running, and it does the work. And thanks to Dr. Muhammad Ali for all his hard work of what he produced. It's an amazing software, and it does a lot of stuff, a lot of great things. And thanks to all the support from all the teams, especially Peter. I beg him or I bother him a lot, and not just Dr. Muhammad Ali. Personally, I talk to him, and he does a lot with me. Hopefully, I'm not bothering them too much, but they do a great job. Thank you, everybody, and thanks to the whole team.
Perfect. And we appreciate you. Is that this Frank M? Is that Masur? I don't know. It has to be. That gotta be our Frank. Frank, did you put
Yes, this is me.
That's you. Okay.
It should be Frank L, but it's okay. We'll let him use M.
Frank, let's hear from you, buddy. Come on.
Hi, good evening, everybody. And regards from Oslo in Norway. I'm still cruising on a cruise ship over Christmas and over New Year's Eve. So we have an overnight stay here in Oslo, so I can join this call. So otherwise I wouldn't have net. Yeah, what can I say? I'm a bit surprised that I'm in the 25 and in the top 25, to be honest. but I'm quite happy, and I have to thank you. No, I can start from the scratch. First of all, and I never done this, and I often want to say it when I got the chance to say something to you. I want to thank Martin. Brother Martin, because I recognized a big change when we met on the first anniversary in Dubai, and you were like enormous subscriber than I was. We both joined the Founders Club, and then you took over this Pico calls. And after you started that Pico calls, there was a progress here, and there was a community building, there was a community mood build up, and so many heartful moments in this call. I remember when we talked about the fish in Dubai, or when we introduced something new, when we launched or when we celebrated the new Founders Club member and all that things. It was really a big moment every week when you prepared that with a video and gave us all this EazyBot spirit. And this helped me, and I think all the others of this top 25 to convince or to tell about the EazyBot story and to gain some new members. So Many, many, many thanks, Martin, for your shows here.
You're welcome.
Heartfelt. Love it. Love it. So there's community for you guys, right? That's community. That's the family that is EazyBot. We like to consider we're not just a company. We are a global community, but we are family. We actually have a video out called EazyBot is Family. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. It gives you a bit of our small piece to the puzzle about how our camaraderie works. EazyBot.co/EIF. Feel free to take a look at that. It's on YouTube anytime you guys are done with this call or anytime you like. But EazyBot is family, guys. And so that's the people section of our presentation today, our end of year review. Let's move into the product.
Dr. Ali has his hand up.
Yep. Go ahead, Dr. Ali.
Yeah, before.
Oh, you're on mute.
Oh, sorry, I was talking to myself. So before we move on to the next part, I recognize someone on the call here who is also in the list on the left-hand side. I don't know if he's ready to talk, but he's Mark.
Mark B. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, Mark. Can you
all the
unmute
way
yourself?
from Spain. Let's unmute him and get him in here.
Yeah.
Mark
Let's see.
B.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Mark. Hello, hello. I just want to tell you that I still did not forget about the lunch. You promised me to go for lunch, but you never came back. No, I'm just joking. So Mark has a story. I remember he told us his story when on the first year when he joined, and then Mark, by the way, he's a YouTuber. For the people who doesn't know him, and he have a story with another YouTuber. Remember that, Mark?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So can you tell us that story? I think it's really interesting.
Yes. Yeah, actually, that was 2 years ago. So I posted a video on YouTube sharing my experience with EazyBot. No, so my channel is Spanish, but you can check it. It's Vivir de Ingresos Pasivos, and the video is still there. So that guy basically comment one of my videos, and he said that EazyBot is an scam. And in the comments, we were like chatting a little bit, no? So I answered him like, no, that's not an scam. And if in 2 years EasyBot doesn't exist, then I bet you 1 Bitcoin. I give you 1 Bitcoin. And if it exists, you give me the Bitcoin, right? So I'm a very patient guy. I waited 2 years. I waited until that after 2 years, I talked to him and I tell him, hey, what happened? You see what still exists? You owe me a Bitcoin. Of course, that guy never answered me, and yeah, and now I think it's the third year. I mean, still in EazyBot, and yeah, you all know, I'm happy to be here. I I think you are doing a very good job. You have a amazing product, and it's not only because I have a community, it's also because I have my money. I'm probably from all my community, it's a big community, but probably I'm the one with the most money invested in EasyBot. So I really trust in this product. No, it's not only sharing because I make money sharing. It's I make more money investing on the product than sharing with others. So it's both things. No, I'm happy with the product. I will be here for so many years. I hope forever.
Nice.
And as I say, thank you for everything.
Fabulous. I love that story. I love that fact that you still are owed a Bitcoin. I hope he doesn't wait till it gets to
I know, right? There's $1 million.
Yeah, he better give you that Bitcoin ASAP while it's under 100,000. But man, phenomenal story, guys. And again, EazyBot is family, but EazyBot works too. So there you go. Proof in the pudding. Let's talk about the product actually. Now that we know it works, let's talk about it. We are still sharing. I'll stop sharing that. Let's move to the product. All right, so we did the people. Now it's time for the product. So I'm going to go through a bit of performance review. This is not updated as of today. It's basically dealing with last week's results. Dr. Ali did update for current performance, so it's probably is much better, obviously. But we'll go through global profit production, GPP. We'll also go through global product performance, GPP. And of course, you guys already know we are an award-winning company, but we got to mention it at least. And I'll give you guys a look at all the new features and enhancements that we did for the year of 2025. And remember, this year was about firming up the foundation of EazyBot so that we can have an excellent 2026 where we have the idea, the mentality, the premise of EazyBot 2.0 being in existence. So we're going from our foremost foundations to the future of finance, EazyBot 2.0. But let's look at this portfolio. I'm going to give you guys different perspectives. So you guys know me as the business intelligence officer for EazyBot. What that entails is just looking at a set of data, analyzing it, and being able to create a story, right? And what the story tells for our portfolio is something phenomenal. And it's intrinsic to the nature of the product that we have. It's why EazyBot is an elite tool, okay? So based on the last report that we saw, we had a net gain for this portfolio that has 32 assets trading $1,000 each. So a trading capital of 32,000. We had a net gain of 6,200, so 6,200 over a period of time. It's like, what's it been? 364 days. At the time of this report, it was like 355 days worth of time that the portfolio had been running. And so conservative net gain, which means net profit divided by trading capital assigned, you're looking at about 19.39%. That still, even now, outpaces S&P 500. Progressive gain, where you're looking at trading capital actually used, estimate being about 50% of the capital being used with SBS, approximately 39% profit production net gain. Okay. But we want to talk about something that's near and dear to Brother Martin's heart, minimum mentality. I'm going to give you a different look, actually, at minimum mentality in a few short slides, but keep this in mind. The larger the trading capital, the bigger the net gain, okay? So let's take a look at the overall picture, and then let's take a look at minimum mentality. So 355 days running, 32 assets, 32,000 trading capital, net gain 19.39%. True net gain based off trading capital used at 50% estimate, 39%. So again, great results coming out of this portfolio, better than traditional finance that you see in the United States. Take a look at this. We had 32,000 allocated, deployed, right? That's our trading capital. But what if instead of doing that minimum, we raise the bar? Instead of doing 100, we do 1,000. Instead of doing 1,000, we do 10,000. Instead of doing 10,000, we do 100,000. You get the gist. The larger the trading capital, the bigger the profit. And since the goal is to produce profit, I implore you, allocate as much resource as you can to the bot so that it can work on that resource and multiply it. It's a very important premise. Continue adding to your bots. Consistent contributions. We got a portfolio out now that we're testing that does consistent contributions so our community can see, hey, instead of just using a trading capital, or I should say applying trading capital one time, we're going to add to it. We're going to multiply the effects of auto compounding by adding additional trading capital. That's where you really get to see the benefit of using these bots. Larger trading capital, bigger net gain, okay? Now take a look at this though. Here's the perspective that I want to give you. Average net profit of the top 10 bots. So you got an advanced subscription, which means you can have 10 bots. And what if you did these top 10 bots, right? And that advanced subscription started at January 1st. The average for those top 10, as far as net gain, 28.64%, almost 30% across 355 days, right? And so if you look at S&P 500 price return, that's 60% higher than what S&P 500 is producing. If you look at price return plus dividend return, it's still almost 50% higher than what the major indice in the United States is producing for its consumers. Now, here's the bigger point, because not everybody's in the stock market, right? Not everybody has a 401k. Not everybody's invested in some kind of market for rate of return. Some people, and I should say most people, as opposed to investing, they got a savings account, which does a bit of investing, but the rates of return are abysmal. We've been failed by the financial system, at least here in the United States. Our worst producing asset in this January 2025 portfolio, it produced almost 7.5%. A savings account in the United States, 0.22% to at most 4.2%. And they call that, at the 4% range, they call that high yield. High yield, right? Our worst producing asset produced additional 3.5% more. Crazy. And so the basic gist here, you can always do better than TradFi. Just turn on EazyBot and boom, you got a solution. You got an opportunity, a chance to get that retirement savings that you want. Let's have some comments, questions on this section. Executive team, ambassadors, any thoughts? And we like to
already
say
know
the market
that
doesn't matter. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, let's talk about consistent contributions. That's a powerhouse. Being able to feed the bots because the bot is already empowered with auto compounding, meaning that we're benefiting from compound interest, right? Another thing, and even though consistent contributions is the best, we always talk against that minimal mentality. So another feature or another strategy that I'm sharing with some people is inconsistent contributions. Meaning, okay, I may not be able to do it every single, but I can put a 500 here at one point, or I can put, as long as you are contributing is what is the bottom line. Get it from that $200 minimum when you started, and then as you are able to, you grow it. With consistent contributions, it's locked and loaded. So every 2 weeks, every month. But if you get a tax return, that's an inconsistent contribution. If you get a raise, right, and some extra money, put it in. Put a portion of that in. So
Absolutely.
Whatever you have to do to contribute, empower that the features within EazyBot is already there, the diversification, the amount in trade.
Yeah.
You see those numbers.
Winston, I have used both consistent contributions and inconsistent contributions. I've been doing this now for 2 years. And I can tell you the product work I have averaged so far, year after year, 2 years, $30,000, 30 each year. I think I am maybe $5 short this year of 30,000 using consistent and inconsistent contributions. And on top of that, as a VIP plus, having additional benefits, I was able to use the opportunity of trading other pairs other than the 32 pairs that we have with an EazyBot. I'm telling you, I'm cleaning the house. I'm loving it. And we are, Andre and myself, we are always trying to share how our experience to propagate, what EazyBot can do for you.
That's fabulous. And we appreciate that perspective that you're giving. You're using the tool and averaging for the past time frame that you've been with it, 30K. And we know why now. You're on vacation. Yeah.
I'm having waves crashing in the background.
Yeah, we get it. We get it. I want to bring in Brother Yogi, have him introduce himself and have him lend his perspective to this conversation. Brother Yogi, you ready?
Yeah, hi guys.
Hey, welcome to the call.
Hey.
Please introduce yourself to the people that may not know you. We're appreciative of having you in our community. You've done a great job of highlighting some things for us and just being a good contributor to the cause. So we appreciate your presence. Tell us who you are and give us your perspective on this stuff.
Yeah, I'm Yogi. I'm from the UK. Been in crypto for about 8, 10 years, and seen almost everything in crypto. We've been there where we've been into projects and we think we're going to make 1%, 2% a day. Um, been there, done that. Had my fingers burned. I put my hands up and say it was foolish moves. I think the greed gets the better of us. It's human nature. Um, and I've had my fingers bent in about two, three, four projects. I'm not going to lie. And it's tarnished the industry. But the thing is new people are always hearing about crypto, and then it's just the cycle. These people think, hold on, everyone's going to get rich with crypto, and they will learn. We try and tell them, but unfortunately, people have to learn the hard way. And yeah, and then I've been an EazyBot for 3.5 years, and when I was shown EazyBot, and I was involved with bots with funds in our own exchange prior to that as well. So I've seen many bots as well where funds are in our exchange, and every bot works when the markets are going up. Um, they'll all come out of the woodwork when the markets are pumping. But however, my first question was that had to get answered was what happens when the markets crash? How does a bot come out? And because I know that's where every product, every bot fails.
Uh,
Um, because most bots have to wait for the market, the price to go back up. If you buy gold at $100, you have to sell it at $101 to make a profit. It's
right.
maths. But I started very conservatively. I was cautious when I saw EasyBot. I just thought, okay, another bot on the market, no big deal. But I started very small, and once I understood it, and I was on every Zoom call, I was on every support call. I asked about a million questions, and I still do.
We
Mohammed was there. Mohammed was there, on the end of the phone that I could answer questions, and he probably got annoyed with me with the questions I was asking. But then once I understood how the market, how the bot reacts to what happens when the bot goes down, when the markets go down, it just clicked. I just couldn't believe it. Like saying, you know what, this actually works. And then within 2 to 3 weeks, I went from advanced straight to I don't think we had VIP plus then. I think we had VIP. I went straight all in, and didn't hesitate. So and I've not looked back. I still get offered opportunities. I still get offered bots. They're leverage bots and this and that. But the thing is they will work for a period, and then there will be a point in time where you do lose everything. So yeah, just the safety. That's the main thing. Is we want this as a long-term project. We're here 4 years in, so that's saying something. And just this screenshot that you've got, the returns there, these returns are in when crypto has dropped 80, 90%. Do people need to understand that that is so crucial that I've got a hodl portfolio and I've got my EasyBot portfolio, and boy, my hodl portfolio is wounding. It looks, I don't like looking at it because it has dropped so much. But I've just gotta hold it. But with EasyBot, the bot's always working. You've got to have that if you have that consistent contribution, it will grow quicker. It will
Yeah.
it will get your bots up and out better. You've got to have buys in order to have the sells, and the sells is what brings that price down. So
Ooh.
active bots are crucial. But yeah, I'm loving every moment of it, and we're always improving. We've seen so much improvement over the last 3.5
Right,
years.
right.
So yeah, that's it really.
Yeah, it's been really phenomenal. Phenomenal. We appreciate your presence, my friend. So let's take a look now, and we'll bring some others on the Glenn perspective as well, from our co-host section. Let's take a look now, and actually, I want to bring Brother Ken on next, but let's take a look at. So we're still on the product. Let's take a look at profit production from the product. Okay, now this is global profit production. So profit produced by all bots, the PPBB, 3 million, y'all, 3+ million, 3+ million. And in my opinion, that's awesome, right? But we can always do better, and we will. We definitely will. But what that means is ABC count, or ABC's active bot count, those bots are producing results. And so in a year, profit produced from the bots being active and working, over 3 million, okay? But here's the most important thing that you can take away from the profit production section, our GPF. And it's consistent with what we've been talking about almost these past 4 years. Profit factor. So net sales divided by software service fees paid, that yields your profit factor. And it's just a measure of how much you're earning compared to how much you're spending or paying EazyBot to earn that amount, okay? And so said a different way, if you spend a certain amount in fees in a month, software service fees for EazyBot, what have you made in the form of net profit? And we've been talking about that profit factor average of 5 or better. And so for 2025, the GPF was 5.44. And so let's just whittle it down to 5, easy math. If you spent $100 in software service fees in a month, you made $500 at least in profit. And so that's what we're looking for our consumer base. We want them to be thinking about how efficient and effective the bot is. And one measure of effectiveness is, what are you making in order to spend this amount of fees? Or what are you spending these fees on in order to make this amount of profit? And it's just been great, right? People are making 5 times more than what they're spending in software service fees on average for all our global bots. So take that to heart, guys. Average profit factor of 5 or better. And I always tell people, if you're not seeing that with your product, and we do have a document that allows you to measure this kind of stuff, portfolio performance document, it should be available at least through, talk to the EazyBot ambassadors. They'll be able to point you in the right direction. But if you're not seeing a 5 or higher on your GPF, or I should say for your portfolio profit factor, your PPF, then get on a support call. Let's take a look at your product, okay? And that's the kind of support that we provide customers. We want you to be profitable. And this, we know it's a win-win for everybody. You pay us a fee, you're making profit. That's a win for everybody, right? We stay in business, you're profitable. But we want that customer satisfaction to be high because we want to grow as a family, okay? And so this is a great measure of how well our product's performing for our consumer base. And this will help us to grow. Brother Ken, come on in. I want to hear your thoughts on what you've been hearing so far, and introduce yourself and tell us about your EazyBot experience. And aside, Brother Ken was down in Washington, D.C. representing EazyBot in front of Congress and Senate. And he did a phenomenal job of introducing others down there to EazyBot and just representing the company from a professional corporate standpoint. So we're appreciative of your presence in the community, but introduce yourselves and let everybody know about your experience and weigh in here, my friend.
Okay, I certainly will. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. I know people are on this call from all over the world, so greetings to my EazyBot family. There is so much I could say just based on just sitting here and listening. There's a couple of things that I've kind of taken away. I've heard the word family a lot, and I'm going to tell you that I was looking up my invoices. I bought my first advanced package in March of 2022. And then in November of that year, I upgraded to VIP Plus and really haven't looked back yet. So my story is very similar to the stories that you've heard already. Mm-hmm. My introduction to the crypto space was a horror story. Yogi said he got his fingers burned. I got 3rd-degree burns all over my body. It was bad. Yeah. But what that taught me was to appreciate what EazyBot is. So when you put the safety factor and the fact that your money stays safely in your exchange with the performance of the bots, that's all I needed to know that I was going to be a lifer for EazyBot. And it's been great. Looking at just 2025, we started off with going to Dubai in February to 2025. We had a personal goal, which was to get my wife to Founders Club prior to going to Dubai. That was her treat. So if we got her there to Founders Club, we were going to go on to Dubai. So we got that done in February. And then we moved on, and somewhere between there and being in DC, we hit 20 million successful trades.
Yeah.
Let's not forget about that. That happened in 2025. I don't know where we're at now, but that happened. And then we kind of capped things off with being in DC and being around like-minded people. Guys, I cannot tell you how empowering that is to hear people speak positively about crypto, because we bump into so many naysayers that have been hurt and burned and not willing to try again. But there's going to come a day, trust me, there will come a day that people are going to be just as comfortable with crypto as they are going to the ATM. Those same people that had to get used to getting direct deposit, I remember I was one of the resistors. I wanted my paper check, and I wanted to drive to the bank and go stand in line and endorse it and put it in my account and get a slip back. That has given way to direct deposit. Nobody even thinks about it now. So there's going to be a day that's going to come when people don't think about crypto the way they think about it today. And the beautiful thing is my EazyBot family is in front of that curve. And I have built my Founders Club and my wife's Founders Club with family first.
Family first.
I wanted my family to be part of EazyBot before anybody else. So therefore, my father, my mother, my brother, my sister, my cousin Daphne, who's on the call, family first got me and my wife to Founders Club, and then we're going to build everything else upon that.
That's the way to do it. That is the
So
way
the
to
thing
do it.
is, be in it. Just be in it. Month after month, year after year, just be in it and be ready. And that's my message to my EazyBot family. Thank you for the time to speak. I love all my EazyBot family, my EazyBot brothers, and let's just keep grinding and keep pushing in 2026.
Thank you, Brother Ken. Phenomenal message.
Now you know here, brother Charles, I want people to look at the screen where it says EazyBot profit production. The 3,135,134. There's going to come a time where that's daily.
Oh.
And I want that to resonate with you, just so you really understand where we are. That number is going to become daily. When that happens, everybody that just hung in there with us, just hang in. If you're on this call now and you're around when that number flips from annual to daily, we're going to go back and look back at this conversation and enjoy the journey between here and then. There's so much opportunity here. I can't even begin to tell you that we are in at the right time because of so many different things. And education is what we are tasked to do. We're not trying to sell people. We're trying to educate people on something that's going to happen with or without them. So this is exciting, man.
Yeah, that is something to look forward to. Where will you be as far as your positioning when that revenue is up there? That's exciting. I want to comment though on Brother Ken. Ooh, my man's family first. And so we come with that premise of putting people first, family first. I love that. That's even better. But he's accomplishing goals that I'll never be able to accomplish. Like he got his wife in Founders Club. I don't have a wife. Like, oh man, it's amazing. I'm so happy for you, man. Good job. Good job.
Don't worry, we'll change that.
When you get the money, you won't have any problems, Charles.
Easy life. Oh man, love it. So let's take a look at some additional product performance as we close out this product section, and then we get to the plan section. which will be a little short, but I want to highlight Brother Ken asked, and there it is. Last report, over 22 million, I'll say over 22.7 million closed orders on the sales side of the house. So what does that mean for you? Well, we closed 22.7 million sell orders. That means there's profit being produced. As a reminder, closed sell orders means we had a buy order that was sold at higher price than what it was bought at. That's a closed sell order. So this is your profit production measure. We did it. We produced profit 22.7 million times about. And so that efficiency on that, 99.8%. So me saying 22.7 million times we produce profit, that's 99.8% correct. Like, such high efficiency. The product works. There is no doubt about it. But these are our global stats related to how the product has been performing. We launched in 2025 over 17,000 active bots. Woohoo! Because we always wanted to get to a point where software service fee revenue is higher than subscription sale revenue. We don't want to depend on subscription sale revenue as our bread and butter. That's not sustainable. There's no longevity there. And so this lets us know we're on the right path, guys. And consistently, our SSF has been 10+% higher than our sub revenue. So stable company. But take a look at, again, that efficiency. The product is working. So when we do a sell order, majority of the time, it is in profit. All right. So 0.2% failure rate. It's nothing. And that's related to things like, what is that, slippage on the exchange? Out of our control, right? So just a phenomenal product story as far as its performance. And so you got a better look, or I should say a more visual look on the next slide here of that production. So overall, 45.5 million in trades. And that volume, that trade volume, we're already at 1.6 billion, guys. $1.6 billion going back and forth and buy and sell orders across the multiple exchanges on which we're compatible. Just phenomenal, guys. It's just phenomenal. So we are very proud of the product. It's working. Now, the trick or the caveat is, Brother Martin alluded to it, think about when we have a larger consumer base engaged in active bot activity. These numbers will be unrealistic. I won't even be able to type it into a field in Excel. It'll be so big.
You know, Charles, I don't think they understand. I really don't think they understand this.
I'm sure they don't. Relative to our global user base, all this stuff was produced with about 4% of our global user base. And so when that approaches 10%, when that approaches 25%, these numbers will be phenomenal. Our Founders Club leaders and Founders Club members, they'll be telling that story about their Founders Club payout. When we get to those revenue pools, there'll be stories about those monthly payouts. So it'll be great, guys. It'll be great. And what's going to help us? Guess what? We're an award-winning company. We can always leverage this. EazyBot is the recipient of the esteemed Annual Achievement Award, and it's specifically for organizational excellence. And so this means what happens here, an organization qualifies to get this award because they've brought together a group of people to solve problems or challenges in the community. They've eliminated waste, fraud, and abuse. They've promoted justice. They've improved results for their consumers and even changed paradigms from disparities, right, to successful economic improvement by using or leveraging BT, blockchain technology. So an organization that qualifies is considered, exceptional. Yeah, exceptional in our creativity, effective in our implementation of strategy, and really just groundbreaking with results. And you've seen some of those groundbreaking results today. We really are labeled as an organization that creates an atmosphere where individuals can thrive. You've heard some reports on people thriving, and where there's synergy and it creates a whole that is greater than the sum of its parts. That's EazyBot is family. So we're really proud of this award. We've made significant contribution to society while leveraging technology. And that's what came out of the mouth of the GBA, the Government Blockchain Association. Okay. And so this reverberates around the world. Winning this award is very impactful. We want you to leverage it. So let's have some thoughts from, let's see, who's up next? I want to hear from Brother Tarek if he's available. Tell us how you feel about EazyBot winning this award, but please also, if you're available, introduce yourself and give us a bit about your EazyBot experience, my friend.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum. Greetings, everyone. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, sir. Welcome to the call. Hey, I first want to say, again, we are appreciative of the presence of all of our co-hosts today. And I want you to know, Tarek, we love you, man. We're thankful that you helped coin this phrase, the people, the product, the plan. We're thankful for your tremendous contribution to our community. You've helped it grow over the years, and we need you, man. We need you to stay motivated, stay active. You are a force to be reckoned with. So we appreciate you.
Thank you very much, Charles. Love you and love each and every one of the family and the community. An amazing award. We didn't need the award because I'm sure
Yes.
everyone knows what EazyBot if you've used EazyBot the right way. But this is what's gonna help us to go and raise the bar higher, to go to another level, because people are still skeptical about trading and cryptocurrencies and things. This is what's gonna help you out. So make use of it. Let's make 2026 the year. We don't wanna double up, we wanna 10 times in 2026, hopefully. So this is what's gonna help you to do that. So all the best to everyone. Make use of the plan, which he's gonna talk about, because what's the use of getting into something and you're benefiting from it? You heard people talking about you're sharing it with family. Yes, family comes first, but it's not just your family, your friends, your colleagues, your neighbors, even people who you don't know. You start introducing this amazing opportunity to start changing one person's life at a time. Your life will change, your family's life will change, the community will change, and we'll go to the end and change the world, hopefully with EazyBot, and get a bot in every family, hopefully around the world.
Yeah.
So let me wish season greetings to each and every one, and let's all, each and every one of us has a job to do to get the word out, and let's conquer the world. The world is ours. We're still not there. This is just the beginning. So all the best, and let's make it happen. See everyone and each one at the top, hopefully.
Nice. Thank you, Brother Tarek. Fabulous. Yep, one of our leaders in the community. Again, we appreciate his presence. He leads Team Pathfinder. They've been globetrotting and making their way in the company. So my next piece to the puzzle, I just want to give you guys a view of all the things that we rolled out, updated, changed. And this slide doesn't even cover everything. But so it's not a comprehensive list. And I know it's probably tough to see, but there's a lot we did, right? Even as most recently as me launching that video with 4 basic points about EazyBot that you can share. But I mean, we started in January of 2025 with just enhancement after enhancement. And a lot of this came from our EazyBot community telling us what they wanted, giving us feedback about how we might improve or enhance the product that they so love. And Dr. Ali, being as gracious and generous as he is, he incorporates that accumulated feedback from the community. And that's why we have a great product today. We have a visionary leader, and we have a strong community user base that's like family. And that's a great combination to have in a company. And so many different things we rolled out with, from just documents that give information and insight about EazyBot, to user interface updates to implementation of enhanced strategies and just all kind of things, right? And so we got a phenomenal working product that's considered in the digital asset space as an elite digital asset acquisition tool, and it's award-winning. And that's because we keep improving on the product. So I would like at this time, if we can hear from one of our crypto grannies, we affectionately refer to her as Queen. Give us a bit about your experience with EazyBot, because I know you've been here for a while, and you're really our first crypto granny ever. And I'm sure you've seen a lot of changes with the product. So we want to hear about a bit about your experience and just your take on the state of affairs as is now. Compounding Queen, we'd love to hear from you if you're available. If not, you know we're going to talk about you on the next call.
Where'd she go? Let me find her.
No worries.
She's probably hiding.
We want the queen. We want to see the queen too.
We've been down to get her in a video on camera, but guys, we've had release of different social media sites that we're on now to help proliferate the cause. We've had release of white papers and different points of discussion in writing so that we have a credible presence in the market space. We got resources in abundance for our community members that they've been able to make use of to have a higher level of competency and confidence as they enter into the digital asset market space. Come on in, Brother Roy. Feel free to say your comments. We love to have you on the call. We onboarded corporate partners. I mean, there's so much that went into this year to make EazyBot the company that it is and the product that you guys love. What are your thoughts, Brother Roy?
I just wanted to say to everyone, it's the end of the year. 2026 is probably the most exciting year in crypto ever, with all the executive orders being signed and all the Bitcoin reserves taking place around the world. Mm-hmm. The speed and the momentum that we're looking at is effective accelerationism. And as soon as people understand that, the world will be better. As long as everyone's accumulating their crypto, you are making the world better, and we're all making it better together using EazyBot.
Nice. Thank you, Brother Roy. We appreciate your presence, man, and all that you do for the community and all your insights. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And South Africa's just about to get started.
That's what we needed to hear. That's what we needed to hear. Where are you from?
In the building.
What's going on in that country? Yeah.
I've just been settling in. I've had a couple of issues to sort out, and next year I am going.
Nice. So we want to see South Africa in that top 10 again, competing with Yogi's country, UK. So that would be great.
Absolutely.
So guys, we're at the end of our presentation. The last set, we talked about the people, we talked about the product. Let's talk about the plan. And you heard me say at the beginning of the call, we got a passionate group of people, we got a phenomenal product, and we got the perfect plan. I don't think there's any better opportunity out in the market that incorporates a working product and a referral reward system with so much love, care, support, attention to detail, and open opportunity. So we'll talk about how much revenue was returned to the community. Now think about this. EazyBot generates revenue from providing a service. We return like 50+% of that revenue back to the community members that participated in generating that revenue. So we have a very solid and a very perpetual and reciprocal community reinvestment protocol. It's working. We'll see some rank advancements and we'll see some user status updates like Founders Club. Okay, let's take a look. EazyBot Referral Rewards 2025. Guess what, guys? We paid out over $600,000 in referral rewards. And as far as the number of people that participated in referral rewards, it's about 900. So now let that sink in. Small group of people, a small group of people making use of referral rewards. Brother Martin likes to say, using referral rewards is not required and it won't hurt your bots. But if you use referral rewards, it can help your bots. So think about that. This number needs to be larger as time progresses, which will in turn make this number larger. Okay.
Can I say something there quickly?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I just want everyone to know that I built EazyBot. I started life all over again after getting leukemia and encephalitis and pretty much having to start life all over again.
Yeah.
And I started EazyBot, and the referral rewards have allowed me to create 5 bots that that are trading now. And from starting with nothing to 5 bots, by the end of this year, I'll be VIP plus. And it's because of everyone in this community that I've been able to do it. And thank you to all of you, and I love you all.
Let's go. I love it. That's what
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Reward.
Look, you cannot put a price tag on this stuff. You can't.
Listen.
What?
Guys, listen. I'm about to explode all the plodes.
Throw that here.
My hair's gonna grow. When we have a report, this is gonna happen. Mark my words. That 613,590 has been the referral rewards for one person. Is that gonna be you? Or is it gonna be me? Because I'm racing for that number.
Frank
it is going to happen.
That's right.
You see, I'm where's my calculator? So let me see.
Got the handy dandy.
Yeah, I got you.
You got the handy dandy.
People don't understand. Divided by 12.
Go ahead and spotlight them.
That's 51,132 on a monthly basis.
Absolutely.
If that is not enough, see, I'm greedy. I already have. I'm going to my board. This is I don't know if you can see it.
Can't see it, but
yeah, we don't see the. I saw the number, 250,000.
I've circled this. It's been on my board. That's my monthly goal. That's my monthly goal. I'm gonna have to update this at some point because I'm gonna blow past this. But until then, this is the type of goal I want everybody to have. That way we can. Yeah, who's that?
Everyone should use the catchphrase EazyBot in every home. I think that's the most powerful catchphrase ever. And, once people realize it, they'll understand.
Say that again. Is that Roy?
Yep.
I said the catchphrase EazyBot in every home is the most powerful statement.
Yes.
And I think that we should use that everywhere.
Absolutely. Totally agree.
It's coming. It's coming,
Totally
guys.
agree.
It's coming. And so this revenue is broken up between subscriptions and software service fee that I looked at. And so to give you guys that perspective, 86.82% of the returned revenue, return referral rewards, is attributed to subscriptions and software service fees. Founders Club accounts for about 9%. 9%. So there's some other things incorporated into this that we haven't pointed out, but the vast majority of this is related to subscription payouts and software service fee payouts, referral rewards. Okay. So we're giving back a lot, guys. We're giving back a lot of our revenue. We're reinvesting in the community. This will continue, and it can only get better as more and more people take advantage of this phenomenal referral rewards opportunity. Now, let's take a look at the progress that was made with referral rewards in the form of rank and status advancements. And so total rank advancements for 2025, 165 rank advancements. So that means we had 165 people get to the next level as far as building out their referral rewards regime. Okay. We had 10 legacy builders come on board. That's a major accomplishment. It's hard work to become a legacy builder. It takes a lot of time, energy, and effort to build that level of organization. So we applaud the new legacy builders for 2025. And related to Founders Club, we had 53 new members come aboard, 16 Founders Club leaders that were made. And so it's moving forward. It's moving forward. It's moving forward. It's moving. Maybe not at the pace that we anticipate or expected, but again, it's moving, guys. And so now with these 53 new founders, they have people on their team that are going to be hungry and invested and excited about the opportunity to become Founders Club members themselves, so that monthly revenue can continue to grow, right? And we want to take an opportunity to congratulate one of our newest founding club members. So proud of this person. They also are a crypto granny. Now, we had opportunity to go to Washington, D.C., represent EazyBot in front of congressmen, senators, and the like. And one comment that was made to us is, crypto grannies, what a phenomenal marketing opportunity. You guys have septuagents and octogenants that are in your community that are learning about digital assets, cryptocurrency, send, receive, wallets, etc. And that speaks volumes about your skill set, your ability to increase competency for a consumer and increase confidence for that same consumer to where they can talk about their journey and be competent with that conversation. And so we're proud of our crypto grannies. You helped us out a lot. And we want to recognize on this day one of our favorite crypto grannies ever. She's a celebrity in the EazyBot community. Sister Mary Worthy. Come on in, Sister Mary. Tell us about your EazyBot journey. We're proud of her. Crypto Granny, new Founders Club member.
Yes.
Let's go.
Well deserved. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I am so excited. And let me tell you how proud I am to be called a crypto granny. I'm proud. And there are many others in our family that are as well. My name is Mary Worthy. Good day, everyone. I began EazyBot in June of 2022. In fact, the last day of June. And I'll just be honest with you. I knew nothing about crypto. I mean, absolutely nothing. Plus, I had been burnt by many other, groups, if you will, network marketing groups. But this crypto EazyBot company, I am just elated. I am, as I said, I knew nothing about crypto, but I think what sold me on EazyBot was, first of all, it was a group that was ethical, it was legitimate, but most of all, it's the support. I have been so supported by people, and as I said, knowing nothing, you need a lot of support. The patience. I was accepted by the global directors. I was accepted by the ambassadors. Oh God, and there's one, he got me out of a bunch of trouble. But anyway, I'm just saying, you don't have to have the experience. I'm just so grateful, so grateful. And right now, I'm just excited. I'm excited for 2026. I'm pumped. I'm ready to learn even more. My goal is to expose people who may not have the kinds of means that many folks may have to ways of trying to gain wealth, if you will, and leaving a legacy for others. So I'm just excited. I think the other thing I just want to say, one of the highlights of my 2025 was attending the GBA, the Future of Money, Governance, and the Law. It was a highlight because I got to meet in person all the many people who I'd seen on Zoom, and it's from the heart. Believe me, it's from the heart. You saw my shirt on the front, but I want you to know what's on the back is earn while you learn, trade without stress. I haven't lost money. Okay. I haven't lost money. So again, I am elated. I'm so happy to be here. And oh my God, there's my picture. I didn't even see that. I'm happy to be here, and I'm just waiting for the. I know Compounded Queen already there, but I'm waiting for them other crypto grannies to be able to have this honor as well. It's been an honor. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. You are very, very well. It was such a great experience seeing you there and representing for the crypto granny. I mean, it was just a really good piece to the puzzle that helped put EazyBot together for firming up our foundation in 2025. So your presence, Sister Mary, it is appreciated in the community. We hope you bring more on, and we are definitely looking forward to some other crypto grannies taking up your legacy here, Sister Irene and the like. So we're happy to have you aboard, Miss Mary. And congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Doesn't stop here. There's next steps. There's Founders Cup Leader, there's Revenue Pools, there's Legacy Builder. So you still got work to do. Don't let up. Don't let up. Still keep cooking, Granny. Still keep cooking.
Amen.
Amen. So I want to bring on the global sales directors to talk a little bit more about this planned piece of the puzzle.
Dr. Ali has his hand raised. Dr. Ali.
Why does Dr. Ali raise his hand? Dr. Ali, you own the company. Just come on in, man.
Yeah, I have to maintain the queue.
Core values, the protocol. I got you.
Okay, so I want you to get back to the slide where it says the top producers for 2024.
Okay, give me a second. 2025. Give me a
Yes,
second.
yeah, 2025. Yeah,
That was the list with the left and the right, right? This one.
Okay, good. Yes, I asked for that because we have now the top producer of 2025 is on the call now, and we want to hear from him about his story and how he made it. I know he had a flight, he just landed, but he's so kind to join us at
He
this
is
late
on the
time for
call.
him. So, Martin, please jump in and congratulations, first of all. I want to personally congratulate you because you have been the top producer for 2025. So the floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you for the possibility and sorry for my delay. I've just landed in Vienna. I was 3 months on the Philippines. Yes, EazyBot is an important part of my life in the meantime. And every day without EazyBot appointment is a lost day. So I just do the basics because Muhammad told me I should say a few words. What are the basics in my opinion? Every day when I'm on my tour on the Philippines, because with this company I can work everywhere. That's really nice. I was in a top position in my past network, and there was only possible to work in a few countries where we had licenses. So here it's everywhere possible, and I'm of course using this chance. So there were a lot of new guys I met there over the last 3 months, and I just made a teaser when I met a new guy, and after a few weeks or a few days, when the trust and the friendship, that's of course the base in network marketing. The people don't join you big primary because of the business, they join you because of the trust they get in you, and because also of the letters you show them. So we have a good business, a stable business, a safe business, and there's so much scam outside. And for me, it's really easy to bring the people to an appointment and to show them the advantages, because almost everyone has experience with scams and lost money. And when you then came with this opportunity, EazyBot, and you, like in my story, I'm now 3 years and 1 month with EazyBot on the way, but not so long active. Active maybe more than 1 year, maximum 1.5 years. Because in the first 18 months, I was just testing the whole system to get trust, and then I decided to be active. And now I don't make so many appointments a day. I think it's average maybe 5 a week.
Okay.
But I had almost 100% yeses. So yes, so I'm really building slow. So I'm not a rabbit. I'm like a turtle. But when the turtle does not stop, and the rabbit makes always stops between, then also the turtle can win. So that's my way how I doing the EazyBot business, and of course in the future the same. And I hope that I will see in person many guys in Dubai on our anniversary.
Yes.
Yes. So I have to take my good clothes to the hot Philippines because I'm flying from the Philippines directly to Dubai to the meeting, and after the meeting then back again because I already disconnected me from Austria from the system and living most of the time a year now in the Philippines. So I appreciate that I can left here a few words. I hope I can motivate one of you. If you're not everyday active, it's easy because company is EazyBot. And when you do the basics, then you have success. That's there is no master plan. It's simple, quite simple. And maybe in the future we have also the chance to talk together and find like a way together, way to success, to bring more people in activity. Because I know when I'm in the top ranking, then I'm not nothing special. That's what I want to say. So when I'm in the top ranking, then EasyBot has not yet really big and strong networkers. They did not found us till now. So we have to bring them to the system. That's our work because they will not find us themselves. So let's do it. Thank you.
You're very welcome. And hey, again, congratulations on the success that you've been having in EazyBot. And I'm sure you'll hear from many of us because you're talking about being able to set appointments with people and have almost 100% success rate. I'm sending you all my people. There's not a person in my team that's not coming to Martin Bleiberger now. Recruit, recruit, recruit. But great story and great job of getting back to the basics. And global sales directors, I think he's right. He's saying that, and I don't want to take away from his prowess and his capability. He's being consistent, and it's very hard to define determined, consistent, dedicated work ethic in a person, right? And so that's very important. But what he's saying is we haven't found a rock star network marketer yet.
100%.
On his premise, and we
100%.
gotta get them in because they're not going to find us. And we're trying to make it easy for people, right? EazyBot, like you said, trying to make it easy for people to benefit from what we offer. Global Sales Director, what are your thoughts on this? And talk to us about this end of year stuff that does make it more enticing, more easy to get connected.
You know, what as his namesake, so I have to step up my game to keep up with Martin because he's 100% right. Slow and steady wins the race every day of the week. And I want people to really take that message that Martin said. It's just consistent, one step at a time. One step at a time. Don't worry about what the other person's doing. You focus on you one step at a time. It's always the fundamentals. Slow and steady always wins the race. And I'm so happy to share the name with him. He's a little bit taller than me, so I'm a little jealous, but it's okay. It's okay. But I'm going to do my part too, so I can keep the name as on top of the list and be proud with him. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, listen. Right now, there are people in the network marketing space. Understand this. Network marketing pays out $250 million on a daily basis. I want to let that resonate, let that sink in. So never, ever, ever feel that the network marketing world is not lucrative. Once you understand what's happening here, you will realize just how lucrative network marketing is. It's going to give you the ability to work in the Philippines, to work in Puerto Rico, to work in Dubai. Right now, I'm in DC, freezing. No, let me not say that, because I know those in Canada and those spaces, y'all are really freezing. But for me, I'm cold. I want the ability from, say, November to, say, March, go to my home in Dubai, go to my home on the West Coast, go to my home someplace warmer, go visit Roy in South Africa. I want that ability. And oftentimes, I don't want to do those types of things alone. Being rich by yourself is boring. I'll tell you, it's boring. So you want to have other people with you. And this is a vehicle that collectively everybody can do it. Right now, we're at the end of the year. We have one additional day left with our promos, the end of the year promo. Anybody who signs up right now on the advance, typically it's 12 months, you're going to get 3 additional months. That's amazing. We don't want to take these things for granted. If you want to renew and get 3 additional months, let's do it. For the pros, you get 4 additional months. VIPs, 5, and VIP pluses, 6 additional months. Now, please do me a favor. I'm begging you. Do not sign up someone in the VIP plus just so that you can get a greater commission. That is not what we are here for. We are here to enrich the user. If the user has the capital to do that and still crank out bots, if someone's going to go into VIP plus, for me, they got to have at least 15 to 20 bots that they can put live so they can utilize that subscription to the greatest. There's nothing wrong starting somewhere and working their way up. But let's not approach this from a selfish standpoint.
Serving. Yep. Got you.
Because this is where we need to go. And so in addition to the end of year promo, let's look at the end of year bonus. So for the starters, you're going to get an additional $20, right? Now, if that individual uses loyalty points, then you'll get the $20, but you'll get an additional $2 from as an extra bonus. If they use full price, it's $4. If the individual is upgrading from anything to advanced, the commission is $60, and then you're going to get loyalty points. If they use loyalty points, it's 10 extra. If they don't, it's 20 extra. Now, if they're going from starter to advanced, that difference is going to be a 30% bonus. So you have to understand, money is on the table. Money's on the table. Let's capitalize in the next 2 days to really, really end the year on an up note. There have been a lot of things worldwide that have caused heartache for every person listening to me in some way, shape, or form.
Yep.
So now's the time to reverse that. Let's heal. Money heals a lot of things. So let's go. Winston, I'm too excited to tell them about I don't know if they're ready to see. Got my head itching. I don't know if they want to know about the revenue pools.
Well, yeah, they'll have to come to the 4th anniversary. But before we leave, I just really want to sum a couple things up on the product. Look, I'm going to say it flat out. EazyBot is the premier #1 crypto auto trading platform on the planet. Period. Household name. When it comes to the plan, EazyBot has the #1 multi-level affiliate marketing crypto program on the planet. Now, let's talk about the product again. When you're hearing and being bombarded on the news and through social media that, crypto, the Bitcoin prices is plummeting, da 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 da. Everybody else is jumping overboard. You have to catch yourself because you are an EazyBotter. The market doesn't matter. Repeat after me. The market doesn't matter.
Market doesn't matter.
Because EazyBot is algorithmically intelligently programmed that when the market goes in one direction, a set of commands are right there to help the users benefit from that side of the market. Remember, EazyBot was born in the down market. And so we're accumulating more assets. We are even profiting on the up and down swings as it's going down. Peter said it. You know, a lot of bots were doing great when it was going up, but when it goes down, that's where we shine. We shine with volatility. So catch yourself when people say, oh, Bitcoin is this, Bitcoin is that, or crypto is going down. We're loving it. Because when FTX crashed, that was our #1 profitable day. Why? Because of the volatility. And you already know when it makes that shift, we are heading to the moon with additional assets, with additional reinforcements. The market doesn't matter. And when it comes to the plan, oh, next year, we've just been building, you know, the framework, the foundation.
Yep.
But just understand, 2026, 613,000 for one person, no problem. You're going to start seeing some EazyBot millionaires being created because we are in position now to go full force. Award winning, the foundation has been built, the family is there, and you know, it's just going to keep getting better. I'm just overexcited myself. I too don't have any here. You may not see because, you know, always wearing a hat, but yeah, it's a beautiful thing. And what's on the horizon? Charles, I don't want to spill the beans, man. So go ahead.
No worries. Yeah, no worries. And so let's talk about first what worked in 2025. You guys can chime in with whatever you think. But we had tons of upgrades, enhancements to the user interface. So we made our product, I'll say, we made it more usable for our consumer base. There's a better user experience with reference to our upgrades and enhancements, okay? We rolled out new strategies that protect users' trading capital. So that means I put something in and it's protected. I feel safe. I'm confident with making use of this tool, okay? We had additional training and support sessions, thereby building up our global consumer competency. So what that means for us is we got more mouthpieces now. People can talk about EazyBot with confidence and competency, acumen. They can relate the story. They can detail the product to bring others into the fold. Okay. We had more timely announcements on critical users issues, things that affected rollouts. I mean, there were so many things that helped to make the company, the tool, even better for our constituents. Okay. What did we learn? Hey, we learned about patience with training and support. Not everybody comes in knowing how to send receive crypto. Not everybody comes in knowing how to do Zoom, but we set some standards in place that help make the experience for all users with reference to training and support a little better. And so we operated out of a sense of patience, part of our core values. In all honesty, it's contingent, consumer with our core values. But we also learned that we got to operate with a sense of urgency on support tickets because customer satisfaction, very important to us. We want people satisfied with the product. We encourage that feedback. We'll incorporate it. We'll make the changes. And so one of the things we want to do, just more urgent with our support tickets. And that way, even that 17 hours, which less than a day, is by far one of the best return times I've seen in any corporate company on support tickets. That's phenomenal. Okay. But we want to do even better. Education of our user base. We talked about that earlier. We want to come out with certifications and all kind of classes or coursework or material that can help our users just be better in the space in which we operate. We're in digital assets, guys, and it is confusing. It is complex. It can be unsafe if you are not aware of how to be in the space. So we want better user education. We know that users appreciate the application of consumer feedback. towards product enhancements. So we'll continue to build on that. We'll continue to take feedback from our community and put that in play. We'll apply it. And then what's coming next? So tons of things on the horizon. Some we'll give you teasers for, but a couple of things we can speak about now. You guys know we want to close out Founders Club and we want to introduce revenue pools. The numbers, you can learn that at the fourth anniversary. Fourth anniversary is coming up. We want you there. So one, dive into that camaraderie that you'll see there. Two, to get that sense of urgency from being part of the EazyBot family. I mean, you will be rejuvenated. You'll be excited, replenished, enhanced by that experience of being around fellow EasyBotters that want the company to succeed. Another thing is you'll learn about new things that are coming at that fourth anniversary. There will be some reveals, okay? And we're celebrating 4 years of success in cryptocurrency space, guys. That's great. That is great, okay? We're going to onboard new corporate partners for sure. We got one in the works now that actually came out of the FOMGL event, right? GBA referral type thing. So we'll have more corporate partners in 2026. We'll try to fill that corporate partner slot up with different partnerships that just enhance, one, our profitability, two, our credibility, three, our outreach, right? And one of the biggest things that I'm so excited about, in addition to the stuff that I can't tell you about, marketing campaigns. We are officially launching marketing. We've never done it before. We've relied on our user base to proliferate the idea of EazyBot, right? To go out and talk to somebody, to share your link. You guys have done a phenomenal job, but we can enhance that scenario. We can improve that statistic about revenue coming in because of subscriptions and software service fees by just popping out a commercial or two, right? Doing some social media advertising, generating referrals and handling those referrals with care so that they're onboarded successfully and they have an ABC that's higher than the average active bot count, right? So tons of things coming up next. We got a speaker series that we'll do a teaser for. We got possibly, maybe some more exchanges coming. Who knows, right? We want to do less subscription promotions and focus on profitability because our product is solid. We don't need to reduce the price. We're going to have more referral rewards opportunities. We'll have a more Founders Club. I mean, so many phenomenal things coming because we firmed up the foundation of what it means to be a company called EazyBot and what it means for our consumers to be part of EazyBot so that 2026 will be the best year ever for our company. And what is a measure of success for us? Well, satisfied customers, profitable customers, a profitable profit margin whereby revenue previous month is higher than or lower than revenue for the future month. We're always progressing in revenue. We want more Founders Club members. We want more legacy builders. Those will all be measures of success. So we'll be talking about that stuff often, that you guys get the big picture about what EazyBot's doing. It is not just a company where you where you collect digital assets. It is a family. It is a tool. It is a process by which you can accomplish your point A to point B goal of financial freedom, right? And so we want you to consider it that, and we want you to share it with others. But what's important right now, though, we want to celebrate, guys. We want to celebrate. Global sales directors, talk to us about the 4th anniversary celebration, and then we'll be closing out the call, folks.
Well, I mean, you blink twice, it's going to be here. So you don't want to wait, okay? And we know, listen, end of the year and money's been tight. So there's some things that Dr. Ali has graciously allowed, and many people may not even know it, but right now you can do a 50% deposit for your ticket. Lock in the early bird rate now. Lock it in now. In addition to that, you have the ability to use your debit or credit card on the site for your ticket, for the event, for all 3 days. You don't want to miss any of those days. because you never know. All of the nuggets are not going to be dropped during the training sessions. There's going to be nuggets dropped when we're just having fun. You'll be surprised the amount of nuggets and gems that are dropped. That last year when we were just sitting in the office, I got some amazing nuggets from Wolfgang. I got some amazing nuggets from Ken. That wasn't during the training session. We were just talking. I got some great nuggets from Tarek. You don't want to miss these types of things. So you want to be there for all 3 days. Check it out. Go to the ticket section. You need to put 50% down, do so. Lock in the early bird rate. Use your debit or credit card. Now, what can be really helpful is if you bring someone with you that shares your vision, that shares your passion. And collectively now you guys decide to take the market wherever you live by storm. But you're not chained to that region because the whole globe is your region. I mean,
4 years in the game.
Yeah.
In the crypto space, how many times have we joined programs and companies, and 6 months later they are no more to be found with your money? 4 years, foundation made, 1.6 billion, and no one has lost a dime, over 22 million, and continuing to get better and better. And we still haven't scratched the surface in market penetration. So there's opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. So this is where we come together and enjoy each other's presence. We eat that fish. Do I need to talk about that fish?
Man, listen.
Come on, man.
Oh, listen. That is a bonding experience that I can't even explain. I mean, maybe Andre can explain it. Maybe Frank can explain it. It is, because I know I'm going to be too busy eating that fish, listening for those nuggets to be dropped. But just it's really amazing the bond that's made over food. I'm a foodie. I'll tell you now, I'm a foodie. So anytime
Do
we
they
can,
know that they have a singing CEO in EazyBot?
I don't think they do.
You better look at that video. Singing CEO, he's on there. Look at that video. EazyBot.co.
And many others in the EazyBot family.
That's right. And one important thing that you kind of touched on, we've been around for 4 years, and there have been many companies that we all have been a part of that we've seen collapse even during our 4-year period here. And we're the type of company where you don't see cease and desist orders.
404. Okay.
Woo! That's a big deal, man.
On and on. Disappearing withdrawal buttons. Oh my goodness.
But I wanted to point out, make sure you guys talk to seek out Sister Lisa Pearson from the Fields Group, part of the EazyBot community, our travel planner.
Yes.
Seek them out. Get your travel arrangements done. Get some help with that stuff. Let her take the burden off of you so that you can get to Dubai and enjoy yourself and not have to worry about that stuff. Again, there's no cost to you as a consumer to go through our corporate travel planner. Just give her a call, sign up, get some feedback, and see what she can do for you. Okay? That's the Field Groups. That's one of our corporate partners.
And here's the crazy thing. You saw the numbers. We have a lot of work to do in Dubai. So while you're there, you may get a member or two while you're there in the hotel or on the plane.
You know what, Winston? You know what? I just thought of something. I'm glad you said that. Let's turn it into a friendly competition.
Okay.
Let's turn it into a friendly competition. So anybody that's coming to Dubai, if you live there, unfortunately, you can't participate. Sorry, Dr. Ali.
You know what? No. Let's make it all inclusive for even if you live there, just for the anniversary.
Fine. If you introduce EazyBot to someone that lives in Dubai,
or on your way to Dubai,
the plane, the pilot, your cab driver, your Uber driver, your receptionist at the hotel, whomever. Because what you're going to realize and find that they're very receptive to crypto.
Yeah.
Extremely receptive to crypto in that country. Now, if you do that and you're able to sign up someone as a result, we're going to have a special prize for you. I don't know what it is yet. We're going to find something.
Nice.
But let's have that friendly.
If you're on your way to the anniversary and you have a stop in Belgium, and you sign up somebody in Belgium,
it counts.
It counts.
Nice.
Now, understand this, ladies and gentlemen, social media is powerful. It's targeted. So if you want to start talking and making friends before you get there, that gives yourself the advantage, by all means, go for it. And then you can invite them to the anniversary. So there's so many different ways. Have fun with this.
There's a tell the GBA guy. There's a GBA chapter in Dubai.
Yes.
I gotta get Gerard involved in this competition.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yes. You know what? You know what? You know what? Okay, Dr. Ali, hope you don't mind me saying this, but for the winner of that competition, I personally will put up $1,000 for the winner of that competition.
Nice.
Let's set it off.
Well, I guess I'm going to Dubai now.
Oh my.
Okay.
That's where we're headed in 2026, okay? Ms. Worthy, I know I want to see you on the top. I know I want to see you. Yes.
1,000 for the winner, guys. Start your work now.
We got it on tape. We got it on tape.
We got it recorded. I'm gonna start a betting pool so I can we gonna bet on to see who wins this. My money's on Frank M. Come on, Frank. Win me some money, buddy. You're on mute. I can't hear you. You gotta win me some money, man.
Excuse me. I just said challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. There you go, baby. There you go.
Let's go.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Folks, I am appreciative of your presence on this call. We did go over 40 minutes actually, so apologies there, but it was worthwhile. It was worthwhile. So you have access now to all our social media channels. Make use of it for your marketing campaigns, especially you folks going to Dubai. Take Winston's $1,000. He's loaded. He's not gonna miss it. He's an EazyBotter at the top tier, so he won't miss it. But make use of this and always share. Hashtag EazyBot everywhere. Hashtag EazyBot every day. Thank you. Let's close out the call. The floor is open. We're gonna unmute everybody, or you can unmute yourselves.
Before we close,
Yep,
I want to officially, right? This has been an amazing, a fantastic meeting. Who knew that data and numbers can tell a story, can bring the picture? So we got to give a big shout out, a big congratulations, a big thank you to the Business Intelligence Officer himself, Mr. Charles Anderson.
You're
for
here.
putting this together. I mean, it's amazing. Thank you, sir, for what you do.
My pleasure, guys. My pleasure. Hats off. My pleasure. Thank you.
But Charles, I know we're running behind, but it would be we have to celebrate 2 additional people.
Yeah. Let's do it.
We have to celebrate them because they started the process of their rank advancements, and so we don't want to take away that opportunity from them. So for the following individual, and as you know, it is definitely not new to us to see this Pathfinder group doing what they do, but we definitely want to make sure we congratulate Jasmine for becoming a team builder. So you're going to get that $10 bonus for that. And this person, I'm not sure who that is, but congratulations for making executive building. As we know, once again, Miss Mary. Congratulations, my dear, for making Founders Club as one of our crypto grannies. You joined the ranks with Compounding Queen as well. So we definitely want to make sure we celebrate you and all that you've done and being a trailblazer in this in this industry because so many people, young and old, are afraid of this. And you're leading the pack that, hey, I'm not going to let it stop me. Now, finally, I see the hand we all been waiting for. Yes, I'm going to talk about you some kind of bad. Compound Queen, unmic yourself and let's go.
No video, no audio.
Good morning, family.
Stereo.
I had an emergency call that I had to take some business to take care of. I heard my name, but I just couldn't get on.
No
But
video, no audio.
Good morning. But I just want to say, as you all know, I have a passion for excellence, and this company is very excellent to me. And I've been so grateful to converse with many of you on the calls on a weekly basis. And I am a crypto granny. And I started my humble journey right after my sister Mary. And mine's is a little different. I started in August, and I didn't know anything. I just really didn't. I just said, I'm gonna get some bots. And I told Martin, and I didn't even know my login procedure. I didn't know my user ID. That shows the credibility of the honesty and the integrity of this company, because I turned my information over to Martin to handle for me, because at that time I had lost my husband, so I couldn't think at all. Yeah. So that shows integrity. I don't have been with Martin in other endeavors, but never met the man. So that goes to trust that this company has, and which all the leaders and executives, the trust. But anyway, so I started my humble journey, and I got all my bots by the end of that year. And I said, Martin, so that January, I said, Martin, how do I get in my account? And so I got in my account. And so then one morning I woke up Martin. I said, Martin, I made 10 cents. And Martin he paused, like he probably said, what is wrong with her with 10 cents? I said, Martin. But that was proof of concept that the product works, whether you make 10 cents or thousands. Now, last year, by the same token, right after the election, one day, like I said, one day I made 10 cents. One day I made $5,400.
Whoa.
So many days that month, I made thousands of dollars each day. So that's just proof of concept. When the market is up, and you make money when it's up or down. I can see I make money every day, whether it's $2 or $3 a day. My bots are still working for me. You can't look at your account at the bank or any other financial institution and look at your daily profits or whatever. And this has been a great product. I appreciate Dr. Ali, and sometimes I bug him too much too, but I know it's all in love. I just need to understand, because I'm a crypto granny. I just wish that I could give my congratulations, thanks to the ambassadors in particular, because they were on my case about becoming a founders. They pushed and pushed and pushed, and was on my case. They talked about me, and also my upline Martin did the same thing. But anyway, it's just been a great journey, and I'm proud to be with this team. I've lost thousands of dollars in other platforms like them, but what sold me is when they told me I didn't have to give my money to anyone, that it would be in my control, and these bots were built for profits only. That's what sold me. So I haven't lost a penny. And I'm going to say this one, if Dr. allows me. Okay, so that year, my first year, I had a thing of $29,000 at the end. And I said, whoa, this thing works. Woo! Last year, with all those things, my account showed an increase of 89,000. I said, okay. Now this year alone, my health has been challenged, so I didn't do a lot. I didn't have to do a lot because my bots were doing a lot. I still making over 13,000, but doing nothing. So I'm grateful to this company, and I'm looking forward to 2026. And I thank each and every one of you all for listening, and each and every one for helping those that have helped in my endeavor. And oh, that's right. Let me give a rhyme. That's right. I am the poet, and you better know it.
That's right.
So all I got to say is, crypto is hot. Please trade with EazyBot. Crypto is here to stay. Trade it safely the EazyBot way.
That's right.
And that's it. Thank you.
Awesome, man. You know, I just saw a note, so I apologize, but we want to welcome one of our newest family members. They joined today. Russell Frazier. If you are still here, please raise your hand. We want to welcome you to the EazyBot family and let you know we are here for you. We are here to help grow your bots, your business, whatever we can do. We are here to help your journey and make it absolutely phenomenal. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. It's a Dream Nation. Thank you so much.
Russell has jumped. Excuse me. Russell has jumped off, but I'll pass it on to him. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Gary, CEO Jamaica Project. Yo, reach out to me, man. Please, Gary, reach out to me. Go ahead, Gary.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Phenomenal call. We appreciate your presence. You guys are more than welcome to unmute, say your goodbyes. We'll get those loyalty points out to you as soon as possible. We are headed into 2026. EazyBot every day. Love you guys.
See you guys next year.
Yes.
See you in Dubai.
See you all in Dubai. See you
care,
next time we talk. It's going to be 2026. Let's go get it.
I see you,
See
cousin.
you next week, guys.
2026, we're gonna get it popping, girl.
Yeah.
Happy New Year to all the family.
Happy New Year.
Hey, Mazen. Happy New Year, Mazen. Thank you for what you do too, my friend.
Welcome, bro. Welcome, bro. Congratulations for all of us, and we will rock 2020.
Yes.
New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, team.
Take care, Mr. John.
All right, guys. Happy New Year.
Crypto is hot. Use EazyBot.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Doreen, what's happening?
I've been right here all the whole time.
All right, sis.
What?
Yeah,
Let's get it popping. Let's get it popping in 26.
That's right.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Martin Winston, James Smith from McDonough, Georgia, representing the Shift Coalition.
All right.
Yes, Mr. Smith. Thank you for coming on.
That's right.
Please remind everybody over there. I'll give Chase a call as well. Let's get as many people in Dubai as possible because we want to get people on your calls as well because you guys are doing a phenomenal thing down there in Atlanta. So,
yeah.
Nice. We're just growing. We can't help it.
Yes, indeed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again. And we will see you next year. All right? Have a good evening.
Bye-bye.
All right now. Take care.
All right. Happy New Year, everybody.
Same to you.
Happy New Year, everybody.
All right.
Happy Kwanzaa, everyone.
Yes.
I
see you,
Happy
Junior.
New Year. Bye-bye.
All right, Doreen. Who's somebody saying Martin, but I don't know who that is.
It's Carol.
Raise your hand, Miss Carol, so I can see you.
I thought everybody was gone.
There you go. What's happening, Miss Carol?
I put something on the chat to get Yogi's number. The guy in UK that I talked to him about wants me to share his number with Yogi.
Okay. All right, we'll do Shalom from Ghana. All right. Man, that's awesome. Let's take Ghana by storm.
So is your guest still on the call? I'm hoping that he will see my chat.
No, he's already left. So I'll get a message out to him, okay?
He should know this is not.
Yeah. All right, guys. We have to run. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye for now.
Martin, don't forget. It's important.
All right, we'll do.
Okay, thanks.
All right. See you, everybody.
Happy New Year, sure.
Bye-bye.